Today, a man who once held the power to build and reshape an entire state is walking into a courtroom, not as a governor, but as a defendant. And the question on many people's lips is simple: what happens next? Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has been brought before the courts by the ICPC over serious allegations. Today, March 31, 2026, the Federal High Court in Kaduna is scheduled to hear his bail application. The outcome will determine whether El-Rufai walks out a free man for now or remains in custody as his trial unfolds. El-Rufai was first arrested by the EFCC on February 16, 2026, granted bail 2 days later, then rearrested by the ICPC. He has remained in custody since, over 40 days before today's hearing. For a man who governed one of Nigeria's most prominent states, this is a dramatic turn of events. The ICPC arraigned El-Rufai alongside Joel Adoga before Justice A.I. Aikawa of the Federal High Court, Kaduna Division, on a 10-count charge covering abuse of office, money laundering, and fraud. The commission alleged that El-Rufai received 289,826,998 naira and 12 kobo on each occasion as severance allowance, far exceeding the legally entitled sum of 20,013,245 naira and 0 kobo, being 300% of his annual basic salary. Those are serious figures. Whether they represent wrongdoing or have a lawful explanation is exactly what the court will decide. His counsel, Ubon Akpan, described the charges as largely relating to alleged deposits into his client's domiciliary account and the monetization of earnings. The defense also raised a formal objection about the presiding judge, noting El-Rufai has a pending proceeding involving that same judge. The court heard the objection and proceeded regardless, a detail legal observers will watch carefully. If you find value in honest, careful coverage built for people who want to truly understand what is happening in their country, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. At the earlier hearing, El-Rufai's counsel urged the court to grant bail, maintaining the former governor is entitled to his constitutional rights and sufficient freedom to prepare his defense. The prosecution opposed, arguing the allegations are serious and bail could undermine ongoing investigations. This is a familiar tension in Nigerian courts. The Constitution guarantees personal liberty, but courts can remand a defendant when public interest requires it. What matters is that the process is followed properly. El-Rufai arrived under heavy escort, dressed in a light green babariga. Family members, including his 2 wives and son Bello El-Rufai, a federal lawmaker representing Kaduna North, were present. Bello said, "Malam El-Rufai, to us, is the father of modern Kaduna. We believe in the judicial process and the rule of law." Those words are words every Nigerian should hold on to right now, regardless of where they stand. This Federal High Court case is not the only legal matter El-Rufai faces. The ICPC disclosed a separate case before the Kaduna State High Court involving allegations of abuse of office and conferring undue advantage. The DSS has also filed a 3-count charge at the Federal High Court in Abuja, making this one of the most legally complex cases involving a former Nigerian governor in recent memory. There was also a brief human moment worth acknowledging. The ICPC temporarily released El-Rufai to attend the funeral of his mother, Hajia Umar El-Rufai, who died in Cairo. Even in the middle of a legal storm, grief does not pause for court proceedings. Today's bail hearing is a procedural step. It does not determine guilt or innocence. It determines whether El-Rufai will face remaining proceedings as a free man or from behind bars. If bail is granted, his team will have more freedom to build their defense. If denied, he remains in custody. Either way, this case is just beginning, and one principle must hold firm. Every person accused is innocent until proven guilty. What ordinary Nigerians ask, rightly so, is not which outcome they prefer, but whether the process is fair. Whether a former governor gets the same treatment as a street trader. Whether evidence drives the process, not politics. Thank you for staying with this coverage to the very end. Please like this video and subscribe so you never miss developments in stories that truly matter to Nigeria's future. Whatever happens in that courtroom today, let this case remind us all. Justice is not a favor, it is not a weapon, it is a right for the powerful and the powerless alike. Until it is applied equally to both, the work of building a better Nigeria is not yet done.